12 muscle-building foods. Certain foods are more nutritious than others. In the meantime, you are more than likely to gain weight. You can eat a variety of other foods. This will not only assist you in lowering your body fat, but it will also assist you in gaining muscle. At the same time, this is a muscle. Body recomposition is a term that refers to the process of changing the shape of your body. It is one of the quickest methods to travel to your destination, your objective, without going back and forth. So today I would like to talk about bulking and reducing. Provide you with the top 12 foods that will assist you in gaining muscle and burning fat at the same time. At the same time, and foremost, I would like to begin with fish, particularly white fish. This contains fish such as flounder, cod, as well as whitening fish. White fish is often low in fat. Yet, it is abundant in protein and, despite the fact that dietary fats are not always linked to heart disease, dietary fats do contribute to body fat accumulation, calorie additions to your daily total. Consequently, despite the fact that a fish like salmon can assist you in becoming lean while gaining muscle, white flesh fish are considerably more popular. For instance, leaner protein sources. When we compare farm-raised fish to wild-caught salmon, we discovered that a 4-ounce fillet of fish cod includes 93 calories and 20 grams of fat. A gram of fat and less than a gram of protein. In the meanwhile, a 4-ounce serving of about 236 calories are included in farm-raised salmon. Calories, 23 grams of protein, and 15 grams of fat. The weight in grams of fat wild-caught salmon. A far superior choice that is unquestionably superior. Considered a low-fat protein source. Can assist you in gaining muscle and burning fat. However, it pales in comparison to white-fleshed fish. Still has nearly twice as many calories that you would acquire from cod for nearly nothing. Next, we will use the same precise amount of protein. You can, of course, consume egg whites today. You can eat the whole egg and still lose weight. The procedure, but the most effective approach to maximize. It is important to get enough protein and cut down on calories. Despite eating only the egg whites, you will not obtain the macronutrient-dense food. When we eat the yolk, we get a lot of content. When you compare entire eggs to egg whites, you will notice a significant difference. It is clear that you save a lot of money. One big egg has about 1 gram of dietary fat, 6 grams of protein and 78 calories. One egg, on the other hand, has 5 grams of fat. Only about 17 will be found in white. Calories with 3.5 grams of fat. There are no fat grams and only a few grams of protein. As a result, even if we compare one complete egg to another, you can see from the 2 egg whites that the egg whites can help you save a lot of calories. 2 egg whites would provide more protein, be around 34 calories, with 7 grams of fat. Protein and essentially 0 grams of fat. If you are attempting to lose weight, you should not eat fat, while still enjoying a low-protein, high-protein diet. You can sample the taste of your eggs. 1 or 2 entire eggs, followed by, for the rest of the scrambled protein. Another seafood item I enjoy is egg whites. I have not stated shrimp. One of my favorite sources of information. When I am on a lean bulk, I eat a lot of protein. Because I like the way it tastes. Neither tastes like fish nor smells like fish. It has a meat or chicken flavor to it. As a result, it adds greater variation. I also add a variety of flavors to my diet. I like to add soy sauce and garlic to mine, because it enhances the flavor of my shrimp. a better alternative to adding useless calories. There are only 4 ounces of farm shrimp and 4 ounces of farm shrimp. About 80 calories and 15 grams of fat. Of protein and less than 2 grams of fat. Approximately 120 calories are included in captured shrimp. 23. 2 grams of fat and 2 grams of protein. Another reason for my like for shrimp is because you may buy shrimp that has already been cooked. Put it in a frying pan for under 2 minutes, and you have got yourself a protein supply. Things is practically ready to go, which makes it a lot easier. Another easy snack that is a mainstay is well known in the bodybuilding community. Chicken breast, of course, and the reason behind it. The most popular cut of chicken is the breast. A typical protein source stated on A. It is called a bodybuilder's diet for a reason. Essentially entirely composed of protein. Turkey is the only thing that comes close. In terms of lean poultry, breast is a good choice. A piece of chicken breast weighing 4 ounces. You will consume a bit more than 1 gram of sugar. It will make you fat, but it will also give you roughly 23 to 24 hours of energy. For a total of only 25 grams of protein. Approximately 120 calories presently, according to the. You are eating the foods we have discussed so far. Most likely, you are thinking of steak and red wine. There is no mention of meat on the list. Lean cuts of beef, on the other hand, can undoubtedly be used. Assist you in getting enough protein to create muscle. Muscle and can assist you in gaining additional. Removing creatine from your diet without adding a supplement. A lot of extra calories. The leanest. The eye of round piece of beef is a cut of meat, which contains roughly 140 calories per 4 ounces. Includes 25 grams of protein and calories. There are only 3.5 grams of fat on the top. Another lean cut that comprises is the round. Approximately 175 calories, with 25 grams of fat. Around 7 to 8 grams of protein. Other fattier portions that are not quite as good. They are not as lean as they used to be, but they are still considered lean. Beef cuts that are lean include, aside from the tenderloin and bottom round, low-fat steaks and roasts are another fantastic option. Lean is a calorie-dense, high-protein option. Ground beef and lean ground meat in general. Beef can be used for a variety of purposes, like packed veggie stir-fry, burger patties and, of course, peppers. Something you could sandwich between low-calorie foods. 4 ounces of portobello mushroom buns. There are 155 calories in 95% lean ground beef. Approximately 24 grams of calories. 93 grams of protein and only 5.5 grams of fat. The fat content of lean ground beef is likewise minimal. 172 calories per pound of red meat, with the same 24 grams of fat. Following that is about 8 grams of fat and about 8 grams of protein. Let us discuss about some vegan and vegetarian options. If you are a vegetarian, there are seitan options. This can be done even if you do not have a gluten intolerance. Be a fantastic plant-based food source. Adding protein to your meals is important for a variety of reasons. It is remarkable because it is unique. Just about entirely made up of protein. Seitan has just about 30 calories per ounce. With 100 calories and 21 grams of protein, it is a great way to start the day. And barely half a gram of fat and 4 grams of carbohydrates. Consuming 21 grams of carbohydrates. It is incredible how much protein you can get for only 100 calories. Even in comparison to a lot of the meat. I have included some plant-based protein sources. So far, seitan has worked well when cooked properly. With the right seasonings, you can really bring out the flavor of your food. It tastes great and has a similar texture. Another vegetarian's texture to meat. Cottage cheese, low-fat or non-fat, is an alternative. Despite the fact that many vegetarians dislike cheese, tofu is a fantastic source of protein. You do not get nearly enough protein. Protein for the number of calories consumed. You eat if you are allowed to eat dairy. Cottage cheese is a product that has a lot of benefits. With a superior macronutrient profile. 1 cup of increased bioavailability. Cottage cheese with no fat has roughly 123 calories. Calorie count with only 25 grams of protein. 2.5 grams of carbohydrates and 2.5 grams of fat. Cottage cheese with 0 grams of fat. Is a natural source of is also a great source of. If you are a vegetarian, calcium and vitamin B12 are essential. Rather than becoming a full-fledged vegan, I am a vegetarian. It is an excellent way to add variety to your diet. Then there is tuna, which is not really a fish. Belong to the white flesh category. Instead, it belongs into the oi fish category. We have a category where we can identify other fish that are similar to. I also wanted to highlight tuna in addition to salmon. Because of how simple it is to separate. You can obtain more nutrients by incorporating them into your diet. Bring tuna from a can or a package. Take it with you wherever you go for a fast high. A protein-rich dinner and a 4-ounce glass of water. There are around 100 calories in a can of tuna in water. Contains 22 grams of protein and calories. There is only 1 gram of fat. Another red meat that can aid in muscle growth. Pork is a great way to gain muscle while lowering your calorie intake. There are various types of pork tenderloin. They have a high fat content, which is why pork tenderloin has a high fat content. 4 ounces of pork is rather shocking. Tenderloin has a calorie count of 136. Containing 23 grams of protein and less than 4 calories. This is a lower fat content than you might expect. Can be used with a variety of beef cuts, however. Provides similar vital information. Vitamin B and selenium are examples of micronutrients. Pork with iron, phosphorus, calcium, and copper. Tenderloin works well in a variety of dishes. Since it may be presented like a steak, it can be used in a variety of cuisines. Alternatively, you can dismantle it and throw it away into a plethora of delectable pulled pork. We will go on to the next recipe. Combine lean ground turkey and ground beef. You have 2 options when it comes to turkey. Using 93% lean ground turkey or 99% lean ground turkey. Each of the lean ground turkey breasts has with a distinct flavor and the correct ingredients. Both the seasonings and the seasonings can be made to taste. Ground turkey that is 93% lean will have a lot of nutrients. Similar to 93-calorie lean ground beef. So, in 4 ounces, you will get around 170 calories. Calories, 23 grams of protein, and 8 grams of fat. Extra lean ground gram of fat. Turkey breast, on the other hand, will be delicious. There are only 120 calories and 26 grams in each serving. Contains around 1.5 grams of protein. Next, I will mention 2 things about fat grams. Supplements that can be obtained through food. However, in supplement form, they can. It can also help you increase muscle mass. The first is of importance when it comes to fat burning. Protein powder, on the other hand, should be kept in mind. Various protein powders will be available. Whey has a variety of macronutrient compositions. Typically, protein powder will include, with only about 115 calories per scoop. There are 25 grams of protein in each serving, with very little fat. There are a lot of carbs under 2 to 3 grams. There are many plant-based options. Have a fantastic protein to carb ratio. You want the protein to fat ratio to be as high as possible.